Shooting in Uvalde, Texas has ignited a heated debate across the country about how to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Sadly, it is a national conversation that Americans are all too familiar with. You've heard it before. It happened after Columbine in 1999, then again after Sandy Hook in 2012, and once again after Parkland in 2018. Now, Uvalde. Many Americans are once again urging lawmakers to take action to stop the senseless violence, the mass shootings. Ohio right now is in the process of passing a bill that supporters say will do just that by allowing school employees to carry a gun with less mandatory training. But this is not without controversy, and tonight Kelly Beeson, our correspondent, is here to explain the measure at hand and who's listening.
That's right. Well, after the Uvalde school shooting, this bill was fast-tracked through the state house in Ohio. The legislature there passing it with overwhelming support. House Bill 99 allows any adult in a public or private school to carry a concealed firearm in a school safety zone if a district chooses to do so. However, opponents say the lack of firearm training is concerning. In the wake of the Uvalde school shooting in Texas, Ohio lawmakers passing a bill that allows school districts to arm employees with fewer hours of training. The state's governor, Mike DeWine, says he'll sign the bill into law.
And ultimately, this is the school's decision, not mine. But if the school makes the decision they want to arm a teacher, it's important that that teacher have sufficient background and that training be specifically to what happens inside a school building.
Under the bill, school staff who wish to carry a handgun are required to undergo 24 hours of training, as opposed to the current 737-hour training requirement.
When you read the accounts of some of these tragedies, and you know that the shooter's going through the school room to room, I think any parent would rather have that teacher shooting back at the killer rather than just waiting for him to come in and execute their kids.
While some have voiced support for the move, including pro-gun organizations, police departments, and school districts, there are others, including major law enforcement groups and teachers' unions, opposed.
We are concerned about asking educators who already have a lot on their plates to serve a dual role of both educating children, but also being responsible for serving as armed security guards.
28 states allow schools to arm teachers or staff in at least some cases or as part of a specific program. In El Paso, Colorado, staff members at a local high school are allowed to carry guns. The superintendent says it's a necessity in a remote location.
We're 30 minutes away from law enforcement response, and in a situation where the safety of our students is at risk, we feel that it's important that we have an opportunity to defend our students.
Now, according to a recent national survey of nearly 3,000 teachers, including more than 450 gun owners, 95% of educators did not believe teachers should be carrying a gun in the classroom. About 6% said they would be comfortable using a gun to stop a shooter. Now, it's important to note, under the proposed legislation in Ohio, schools are free to require more than 24 hours of training mandated by the bill. House Bill 99 now heads to the governor's desk, where he says he's looking forward to signing it. Marnie.
Right. An important debate tonight nationwide. Kelly, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.